Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan. Drip.
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go. And I will say this. I appealed to you guys back on Wednesday night, and I talked about it again on the podcast on Friday morning, that last week, although things had gone very well with super chats and memberships, that things had dramatically slowed down with tips, and I was a little nervous because it was a whole week that was like that. This week has been completely the opposite. This week, you guys have been very generous, all right? So far, you know, I have zero complaints. It's been a really good week. And I just want to say thank you for that. Like, basically bouncing back from a week that was really slow and coming to a week that's really good is a good feeling, obviously. It makes me feel more relaxed and calm and not having to worry too much about it. Of course, that being said, today's React Day, and we'll talk about that in a second, because typically React Days haven't been doing so well, which kind of makes the future of the React channel a little uncertain. So we'll talk a little bit about that. Don't worry, we won't harp on it, but I should bring it up since today is React Day, okay? So, all that being said, yesterday was a great day. It was chill RPG fun all day long. It worked out well. We had progress, chill times, good support. Everything was great. So, no complaints here. Great day yesterday. Okay? Let's now go through the schedule for the rest of the week. Today, indeed, is React Day. So, what that means is that we relax here on the podcast, but then after this podcast ends, we head over to DSPReacts. If you're here live on the stream, you'll actually see, you know, the pop-up on the screen that'll say, hey, everyone, we're all going over to DSPReacts. Click here to head over there. And so, today is a little show that I like to call DSP versus the Internet. It's a React show we do once a week on Sundays, where channel members over on my sister channel nominate clips for me to watch. And the clips could be about anything. They could be about gaming. They could be about current events. They could be about science. They could be documentary style. It could be comedy skits. You know, it could be anything. And we see wide variety of stuff every week on this show. It's really good to see the amount of variety that we actually see on the show, because it keeps it going, keeps it fresh. And the fact that we have a good amount of members on that channel nominating, and the fact that it is actually a random select playlist. Like, we have people nominating. I think this week we had, like no exaggeration, like 60, 70 nominations, but it's a random select playlist. So we never know what we're going to watch, right? We have no clue what's coming up or what we're going to watch together. And that actually adds to the appeal of the show, I feel, okay? So that's going to happen right after this stream over on my YouTube channel, DSPReacts. It's at youtube.com/@DSPReacts if you haven't checked it out yet. I strongly urge you to check it out, and if you're interested in being a part of the fun, first of all, subscribe to the channel, because you need to subscribe to even talk in the chat, but also consider becoming a member. It is channel members who nominate all the clips for that show every week, and it's channel members that make that channel viable. All right, so now time to get into this little spiel. So everyone, please be patient while I get through this. So, the React channel almost exclusively relies on memberships and stream contributions to be profitable, okay? On YouTube, there is a thing where a lot of React content either gets demonetized or claimed, okay? No exaggeration. Every week I do this show. It's about 6 videos I put out. Usually, at least half of the videos get claimed or demonetized. Last week, for some perspective here, out of the 6 videos I uploaded, 5 of them were not able to be monetized. 5. So that means I make pretty much nothing by uploading videos to that channel. 0. Okay? So you enjoy the free content, go right ahead. I hope you do. But I don't get anything out of that. Okay? Where I get something out of is people who become channel members so they can nominate clips for that show, and people who actually contribute during those live streams. Okay? Particularly if you contribute now during this podcast, it counts towards my first stream over there, you see? Or during that live stream over there on the channel when it's live, if you contribute then. So how do you contribute? What I'm talking about is super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, and tips. Those are the ways to support DSPReacts. Sadly, ad revenue is non-existent. Even if you're on YouTube Premium and you're, I'm going to watch all the content on DSPReacts, I'm not going to get anything out of it. Most of those videos are demonetized or claimed by somebody else because of the content we're watching, so I don't get anything from views. It comes from other sources, okay? Now, this year, the channel has done decently. It's not an amazing amount of income I get from it, but it's a good amount to supplement the amount of work I put into it. We have done special events this year that actually kind of picked the channel up. For example, recently we did the Machinima React event. We did the anniversary, 15-year anniversary React event. Earlier this year, I did the Wings of Redemption documentary. I did the Pro Jared documentary. We actually reacted to the Internet Historian YouTube channel. All of those events bolstered that channel, all right? However, this particular month, we decided I will not be doing any special events. We decided just focus on the games and the gameplay because there's a lot of new games this month. So I'm okay with that, but that means the channel will slow down with limited content. Now, next month, I'm actually planning on doing something special for Halloween month, where what I'd like to do is review one horror movie a week. All right, so I'm going to have 4 special reviews over there. There'll be a little bit of extra content for the channel, which will be nice. What horror movies? I'm not sure yet, but I'm leaning towards a couple different ones. I talked about possibly the movie Dr. Sleep, which is the sequel to The Shining. I've never seen it, and I love The Shining, so you would think that the sequel is probably pretty good, and I know it came out years ago, and I missed it, so I'm considering that. I'm also considering some of the newer Halloween movies, remember? If you remember, Halloween had a trilogy of movies that came out over the last, 5 years. I didn't see them. All right, apparently these are supposed to be the ending to the entire Halloween franchise, to actually put the story to bed and kind of retire the franchise. And a lot of people like them, a lot of people don't. It's kind of polarizing, these movies. So I'm considering maybe watching those, right? So that's just some suggestions. What I would like is your suggestions. What kind of horror movies would you like to watch me? Would you like to see me watch and review over the course of October? Let me know. I need feedback on this if you have ideas, okay? Anyway, so I'm thinking of having some awesome extra content over there. Also, I'm considering doing a tier maker, all right, that will rank horror movie franchises against each other. So, for example, what's better? The Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Halloween, Child's Play, right? All these horror movie franchises, The Exorcist, we could rate them all against each other. That would be pretty cool, I think, for a Halloween event, to do a special Halloween tier maker that we could do one random night to break up my content, okay? So, I'm already kind of planning some extra content for the channel for October. But this month, it's going to just be basically the React Show once a week. So, why am I telling you all this? Well, I would appreciate it if you've liked the React content over the course of this year, if you could support it. What that means is this stream I'm doing right now, that's going to lead into the React stream, please support this stream. This stream once a week is the only real income I'm getting towards that channel. So if you watch the React content, if you support it with memberships, gifted memberships, or maybe a super chat during it, or you send a tip during it, that will help. Any contributions I get right now, like tips, carry over to the React stream, okay? So please consider supporting the React content today, since that's what we're doing, okay? So anyway, once this stream is done, we'll head over there together. We'll have a fun React stream.
I got the drip going. 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 It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean, these dumb kids. This is what it is, it's dumb kids.